We are back on the Tarkov train today. The wipe just happened. I know some of the things they added here and there from the wipe and from the roadmap, but we're going through the patch notes to see exactly what they did with this wipe. And I do know this is one of the shorter wipes, so this wipe's only about 3 months or so. But yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so first of all, they added a boss Kaban. He will be on Streets of Tarkov, it seems like. Yep, he'll be at the repair shop on Streets. So definitely looting that repair shop is not going to be that easy anymore. I know loot around there was pretty good, people jumping around in from the back. I'm quite curious to see how big an area he covers, because I know like right behind the car repair shop, it's the whole supermarket and things is like, I wonder if he has guards around him and things like that. Let's see, the snipers on the roof of the car service, entrances are fortified with stationary machine guns and AGS. Pads are mined. Oh, so there's some mines there as well. Interesting. Alright, yeah, so I guess that whole area in the streets is going to be pretty hot from now on. I wonder how difficult he is to kill. I'm assuming his spawn rate's the same as the other bosses. But yeah, it'll be quite interesting. Probably die a lot and run into him. Next, we got hit presets. Now this is a huge quality of life update right here. So now we can finally have gear presets. So like later, like mid wipe and late wipe, you don't have to like constantly go and build your guns and equip buy your armors, your bags and things you want. You just make a preset. You hit the buy all button if you don't have it. I'm assuming it's just the same way weapon presets work. If you're missing some attachments or things like that, you just hit buy and it takes you to the menu to go buy it all, which is really nice. We got 2 tabs. We got an equipment tab. So I actually did log on and I did see this. So the equipment tab is pretty much all your gear. So you can equip your armor, your rig, your backpack, and things like that. And the pouches tab is the preset for what goes into your rigs. So not only can you determine what rig and bag you want to bring in on the preset, you could be like, in the rig, I want a Salewa, I want mags with this ammo and things like that as well. And of course, it includes your guns. Let's see. So yeah, so you start off with 15 basic sets, and you can create up to 50 custom gear sets. It's pretty big. Don't know if I'll ever need all 50, but yeah. Randomized container spawning. Containers are now spawned at random points, so they definitely talked about this before. So it seems like the large wooden crates, the large supply crates, the Terra Group crates, cash register, and file cabinets won't be moved around, but I'm assuming like the little black weapon boxes, the little like green wooden boxes, those will definitely be moved around. I wonder if the stashes, I wonder if the secret stashes will be moved around as well. I don't know if they mentioned anything about that. Sidearm quick swapping. It's pretty much just double tap one. Peaceful bot behaviors. Adding routes for looting containers by scavs on Streets of Tarkov locations. Okay, so in Streets of Tarkov, the scavs will start looting. The AI scavs will start looting. Reduce the reloading speed of low difficulty bots. Okay. Alright, so bots can no longer rotate instantly. Okay, so they're not going to 180 flick me. Okay, well, we'll see how well that works out. Contents taken by bots are not refundable by insurance. I wonder how out of the way are these bots going to go to find stuff. Like if I hide my bags and stuff in a bush somewhere, will these bots like wandering randomly and go into a bush and find my bag? I wonder. Okay, so bots can share an item with a player playing as a scav by calling out to them. So every AI scav is basically Santa now. Bot groups, AI scav systems. AI scav group system has been improved. Command to these bots, not really interested in that. Yeah, nothing special here. I think you definitely do need, yeah, it depends on your fetch reputation, but you can pretty much tell the AI scavs what to do. QOL, the user interface of trades. Quest and Ragnar service screens has been redesigned. Really nice. I did take a look at that as well. It's so nice I don't have to kick back, go into my traders, go into a different traders menu, try to sell a different item. Check their quests. Now I can check all their quests at once by clicking one button. It's pretty nice. Very nice quality of life. Players can now quickly equip or replace items with any of the available items in the stash via your drop-down menu. This is actually really nice. I did not know this was coming. But definitely, so on your character screen, like let's say your primary weapon slot, there'll be a little arrow there. You can click on it and you can pretty much select any weapon you have at all in your stash. So you don't have to go searching through your stash, you know, like later in a wipe, you don't have to go into 1 or 2 different containers to find what you need. You can just click on it and it'll throw it on there. Assuming you're not trying to use one of the presets you made. All right, this wipe is also the one with the helmet flashlights or the helmet mounted tactical devices as well. Gotta see how that goes. And now you can, once you hold your first aid kit medical supplies, you can select which body part you want to heal first. The gun stand, this is also another huge thing right here. It's going to save so much space. I feel like at least a third of my space mid to late wipe, like later in the game, is taken up purely by weapons. So definitely having a weapon stand saves a ton of space. On top of that, you do get a thick weapon case later on in the quest line. I forgot which quest it was exactly. But those 2 things alone will save a lot of space. So I think I did check it out. So level 1, you get 108 cells, 132, 182 cells. I don't know how these cells are arranged, but I'm assuming as long as there's not some weird configuration where you can't place like 2 or 3 guns in a row in like vertically or horizontally, but just based off the stock M4s alone, the M4 takes up 10 cells stock. So you can fit 10 stock M4s in level 1 and 18 stock M4s in level 3, which is a big deal. It's a lot of guns. And the M4 is 2x5. Quick sale, okay. So now when I play a scav, I only need to move the things I want to keep, and then I just hit the sell button and it'll sell all. So it seems like based on the wording, it seems like it sells everything to scav, and the stuff that scav, not scav, it sells everything to fence, and the things that fence can't buy, it'll still sell it and it'll give you the currency for it. Improved display of the crafting process, added animation and color indication when the crafting is progress. I never really had an issue with this. I mean, I thought it always seemed pretty obvious of when a craft was done or not done. Let's see, graphics and performance. The visual effects of anesthetics has been changed. Okay, I'm assuming that's what they were talking about when they were talking about sharpness when using painkillers and things like that. The new technology of fog rendering has been implemented on streets. New culling system to the lighthouse location. Improve the culling on streets. Accuracy and performance of the system. Optimization of resource consumption by the sound system. Alright, these all sounds like good things. Don't know how much of an effect we'll see in performance-wise in the game until we get in there, but we'll see. Alright, weapons and equipment. Yeah, they showed off all these weapons on screen before. The ammo, don't think they ever showed that, but added a new number of weapon modifications and equipment models. I know one of the new things, it looks like there's a new thermoscope in there, so. Balance changes, trading balances, crafting, balancing to characteristics of ammo, okay. They changed a lot of mods, resizing of mods. A lot of it looks like it's scope mounts. Yeah, a lot of it looks like it's just scope mounts, and then magazine and stock stuff, okay. Balancing changed to quest. Alright, those look like later quests. You get Psycho Sniper here, Shooter Born in Heaven, Shooter Part 8, Framing Part 4, Stylish 1, Price. Yeah, these are all looks like later, like I would say the last 30-40% of wipe type of quests. I think they did recently change Shooter Born in Heaven. The last update, they lowered it from 125 to 100, so I don't know what else they would have changed here, because I don't think I didn't really see much of a problem with that unless they took the map off. Tarkov Shooter Part 8, Capturing Outposts. Oh lord. Yes, change that quest please. Next, we got hideout stuff, hideout balancing, shooting range requirements down. New conditions for a defective wall, okay. I think this is the one where you need that find a sledgehammer in raid 4. I think the sledgehammer was like a 2x5. And that thing is heavy. New conditions for the gym constructions, okay. Fix the problem in corrections. Fix the problem of the client hanging after pressing the back button upon reconnect. Okay. Fix errors when using flashlights, IR flashlights, night visions, and thermal images. Fix bugs that in some cases cause locations to take longer to load. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I think that's pretty much the update. Pretty decent. Nothing too crazy, nothing too exciting this wipe. I think a lot of that is coming in the December wipe, where we have all the other crazy stuff going on. Yeah, in December we got the recall rework. We got left hand, switch over to left hand. Maybe that, I don't know how it works, or whether we can change it in game, or we could do it on the fly, or you have to go change it in your settings. Not sure, but right hand advantages won't be the same anymore. Recall rework. I think they're reworking the ammo as well. Armor hitboxes. Yeah, I think the next wipe will definitely be a turning point for the game, because there's definitely a lot of changes coming that will completely change the gameplay style. Don't know how many people noticed this, but the game is 15% off right now, and it looks like it's on sale for another couple of days. And after that, it seems like what they're saying here is the price of the game will actually go up for all pre-order editions. And that's pretty much it. So if you guys know anybody who wants to get the game, they should probably get the game now while it's still at the regular price, and there's a discount on top of that. Other than that, I don't know how much the price of the game is going to go up by, but I'm assuming they're raising the price of the game, and it seems like release is around the corner, like official release, and the additions will be off the map as well within the next probably year or two. Seeing as how Streets, they just released another iteration of Streets, and then the next Streets is coming, the next part of Streets is coming in December, and there actually really isn't that much more content after that, after the December wipe, after they release the final iteration of Streets, because I believe there's only 3. I could be wrong, there might be 4, but I clearly remember hearing that there was only 3 iterations total, and the 3rd one's coming in December. So after that, there's probably only 1 more map coming, and then the game is basically done. It's pretty much optimizing the game and making it ready for release, which probably should only be a year or 2 away at this point, or maybe even less. Maybe after the December wipe we'll probably get some updates on that, but who knows, we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Short wipe, great time for anybody who wants to get a friend into it, really get them to learn the ropes so they can spend the next couple months learning how to play the game, and then once the December wipe comes out, pretty much go hardcore at it. Other than that, I will catch you guys later.